We now return to Honoring Black History, Part 2.
And welcome back, everybody. On October 22nd, 2017, the University of Virginia making history, or in this case, her story, as they named Dr. Carla Williams the school's 10th director of athletics. It is significant as she is the first African-American female to become an athletics director at a Power 5 school. She replaced African-American Craig Littlepage as he was AD for 16 years. Williams' road to this position is paved with hard work and effort in meeting the goal of being an AD.
I just have to stop and think about it, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity. And you know, I would say that it's an awesome responsibility, because I want to do really well so that others get an opportunity, and I know how important that is. And of course I know Candace and I know Nina, and there are many, many other Black women who are fully qualified to be in this role, and they just need opportunities.
Carla Williams' opportunity to become UVA's athletic director started when she was growing up in LaGrange, Georgia. She loved all sports, but she excelled in basketball, leading her to a scholarship to the University of Georgia in the late 1980s to play for legendary coach Andy Landers.
I was not the best player in the state of Georgia my senior year. There was another player that was rated higher than me, and Coach Landers offered me that scholarship, and I asked him about that years later. You know, why did you pick me? And he said, I saw something in you, and I knew that you needed to be at Georgia, and so I was so thankful that he saw something in me that I probably didn't see in myself.
After graduation, Williams played some pro hoops overseas, but she came back to her alma mater in 1991 for a 5-year run as an assistant for Landers. She feels it was an important experience even to this day.
But I use what I learned as a coach almost every day as an athletic director. And I just think it's so valuable. It's such a valuable experience to be able to understand what the coaches go through, what they experience, what the challenges are.
In 1996, Williams hung up her whistle to get into athletic administration. She paid her dues over the next 21 years with roles in athletic administration at Georgia, Florida State, Vanderbilt, and back at Georgia, where in 2015 she was named Deputy of Athletics. While at Florida State, she got her PhD in athletic administration. There were chances for her to become an athletic director at a few Power 5 schools, but those schools decided to go in a different direction.
I try to use everything as a learning experience, and, you know, and then there were disappointments where, you know, there were jobs that came available, and I said, you know what, I'm not going to interview for it. You know, I'll just wait for the right opportunity.
That right opportunity came in the form of the University of Virginia. In 2017, after 3 interviews with Williams, UVA had their person they wanted for AD in Carla Williams. With the gig at Virginia comes a responsibility for Williams representing African-American women, and she doesn't take it lightly.
And I say this also to my mentees that I talk with, it's a burden as well, because I know what my failure would mean to others who aspire to be in this position also. And I know that we may be held to a higher standard of performance as well. So it's a burden for sure, one that I willingly accepted because I think it's the right sacrifice so that others can see that they can do it, see that it's possible, and so that I can help people believe they can do it. Like I didn't exist, so I didn't have me, right? I didn't have a Black female athletic director to call and talk to and say, how did you do it? Or how do you do this? Or how do you do that? And what about this? What do you do when someone says this? What do you do when someone says that? What do you do when someone treats you this way? I had none of that. And so it's really important for other Black women and Black men who want to be athletic directors to be able to learn and grow and know, what some of the challenges are and how to overcome those.
Now, since Williams' hiring in 2017, 2 more African-American women were named as ADs at Power 5 schools. That's Candace Story-Lee at Vanderbilt in 2020, and last year, Nina King at Duke. Now, Williams' big initiative for the Virginia Athletic Department is the Master Plan, a multi-million-dollar upgrade for all of the Cavaliers' athletic facilities. Now, to see my full interview with Carla Williams, we have it all for you on WFXRTV.com, as well as any of the stories you missed with our 2 specials of honoring Black History Month. And Dr. Carla Williams, she is a baller shot caller, and what she does, I mean, the road is not easy.
Oh, I know. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Amen to that. I mean, and she persevered. She kept doing it. She met her goal. And what she's doing, she's opened up the doors. In fact, one thing she loves to do, you know, Dr. Brown, because you are a doctor here, is that she loves to mentor young African-American women and give back, and that's a special thing. You know, when you can give back, it's really big time.
I absolutely love it like that. You know, each one teach one. So once you get it, you pass it on to somebody else and you bring them up so we can continue to pave the way for our future.
I tell you, I love those sayings you come up with.
Oh, I didn't come up with them. I just know how to quote them.
There you go. You schooling me, as they say.